Ball
That's
one there.
Ball one, no strikes. Ball, that's in.
Soto at first, one gone. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Next
Count
one misses. 3-2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
He's got it, and there's two away. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. He usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it's strike two.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear it out.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And back here at American Family Field. And now it's William Contreras. Perry back to work. Up and in. And that's ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I got a ball, one strike. 2-1.
The next offering misses. Now 3-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind of the pitch. Switch through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Back to the top of the lineup, Elly De La Cruz will hit next. Out to center. Trout makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's Ketel Marte.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Late on that fastball.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a foul ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
2-2 to count.
In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So up next, David Ortiz. Fly to center his first time. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That one lifted to left. And it gets into the seats.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
One down, base is empty. Outside low. Now 1 and 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Misses. And the count is even, 2 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That one ripped left field, going back. And off the base of the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Elly De La Cruz.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one is absolutely belted. Judge really on his horse for this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
1 and 1.
Just missed. Swings and misses. And it's 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Bats up with it in plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Betts.
The second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Judge stands in now and watches strike one. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Next to hit, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the.
Pitching change here, Mark Davis.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Juan Soto. That's outside. Ball 1. That one hammered center field. Trout makes the grab, 1 down. And now, Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout is there. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here comes Bryce Harper. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, William Contreras. And that misses. Ball 1. Davis measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that.
2-2 the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit, right side. Ortiz steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Mike Trout. A strikeout and a walk.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Check swing, and he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. The relay throw. And now, David Ortiz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 to count.
Swings and misses. Struck him. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Davis back to work. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 here. This to center field. It gets down a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got a changeup and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much.
Ellie on his way to second. Pitch in for a strike.
High leg kick.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Gets a piece and stays alive. De La Cruz over at second, one down. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Save. That's two stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Mason Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And ball one to Judge. Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. We ain't talking money. We ain't talking. It's the game.
Back here at American Family Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Napoli.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. De La Cruz, the batter now as he swings and misses. This is for strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Popped up. De La Cruz. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto, 1 for 3.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Soto makes the grab, and that ends the inning.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. Know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. One on the gun, swing and a miss. That one in triple digits.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Got him! And bottom 9, down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball one. Smoked on the ground to second. Betts whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. And now it's going to be Paul O'Neill. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. That's the ball game. A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. Hear the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in the ride race. Stuck in a bad place. Fast face, sugar in the gas. Okay, nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same, you can't continue. Never remains that I can die happily, waste one
reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My him. I didn't care about his influence, only love what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist, as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, and was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in it. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and emotion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people, keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
Back in the booth. This traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers come around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, put pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cocks to probably think it. We talk about we should've called it truth. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant, back in the booth.
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. I was you, wrongs don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent, man, you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. And someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. I stopped the world. On the way home from the studio, I walked in to I sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get very far. She sat right there next to me. Was just drinking that drink so easily. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my
it burn.
Welcome in from the Polo Grounds. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Tennessee taking on California. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Paul Skeens.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish. It early and carry it through the ball game. He's going to pitch deep into this one.
Ketel Marte, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Juan Soto now. Swings through that one out in front that time. Skeens, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Corrals it. 2 away down. Here's Yordan Alvarez, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
Alvarez.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And there's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Yep. Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Alvarez makes the grab. One down. Ryan Reynolds here, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swings and misses. That's the second out. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So Jose Ramirez now gets a chance with two gone.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And that is out of play. Swing and a foul, out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Chourio off of first with two away. Runner on the go. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Clemens throws to first. And he's back safely. Runner on the go again. And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. Skeens back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Chourio flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Chase Headley now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Two down, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. And Mookie takes. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ramirez sends it across to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Christian Walker. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman. Strike one. One out, bases empty.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good job to fight that one off. One down, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Just missed. No score here in the second. Popped up. Clemens. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And that's outside. And that is ball one. And that skips in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Top of the third, no score.
3-1.
Reynolds going back and out of here. That one felt good, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. Marte batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. Chourio hauls it in to end the inning.
The sidewalk jumps from Houston to New York, ranking words of Van Trump from LA to Newport, walking home from school to walk in the ball courts. It hears and recounts tales told by
Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. That one drilled left field. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Now here is Ethan Salas.
1-0.
First pitch, not close. No outs. Runner on second. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-0.
2-0.
That one in triple digits. That's in there. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Trey Turner now flying to left his first time. Outside, ball one. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bryan Reynolds.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Higashioka at second with 2 down. And fouled off. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Got him! And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So up next, Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He was late there, strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Reynolds ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Oscar Charleston now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carter makes the play, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Misses outside. Ball one.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stepping in, Christian Walker. Righty delivers. Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss.
You got to be careful.
Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. Marte tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. Skeens back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Chourio ranging into the alley. Makes the grab. 1 away. Here's Mookie now. Grounded out his first time up. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at first, 1 away. Not even close there. And it's 1-1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season. Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hard liner. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike 1. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Edman. They take the force out. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka. Doubled in his first AB. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas. Struck out swinging his first time. Right side. Marte tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's Juan Soto. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. 0 for 2 in this one. Reynolds makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Trey Turner. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan Reynolds digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, Marte. The throw to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And here is Jackson Chourio.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Whips it to first. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now Oscar Charleston. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, and they get the out. Here's the third baseman, Chase Headley. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one misses up and in. Counts full, 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1 now. And there's a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Zips it across, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left, and that one handled. And that quickly 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fouled off. He was late.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
0-2.
In the dirt, now 1-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left side, and a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered here in this one. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Inside,
that's
just missed.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. To third. To first. And there's 2 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. 2 outs, runner at first. Now a chance for Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ripped, but it curls foul. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. At the plate, Gil Hodges. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
My life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth. I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
And when I woke up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. The room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. I tell my mama I love her, but of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a tell the world I know it's too late. Trying to side my face this all day. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. God was low, looking at the world like where do we go? When they in the street for sure. I'm at the street for sure. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, painting on a Rico, digging in my pocket, in a profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big baby cheddar. For y'all, I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right for God. When you know, we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up high, I cross my heart and hope. Loving me is complicated, too afraid of life changes. I'm alright in your favor, dark nights and my prayers.
This is safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of it. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. And I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Wouldn't matter every time I try. If I deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. And I don't wanna tell you that. Try to fight. What is matter every time I try? If I'm deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I can't help
have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, to change another guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If there's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Five, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify. The lyrical, I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded with charges, don't get it. So stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection. They be like black, well who knew we'd be receiving a new you? This Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But this what really meaning of freedom is still you hooroo. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and truth to you. No telling what I got in the system to do you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Penn Saint Noir, my nom de gar, I'm the czar. The big king of Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. All correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade. Remove the makeup. It's no sleep and my eyes refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place. But historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the execution of speaking of retribution. I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen. So, in conclusion, I want to clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate it. I'm the great victor behind the bars. Stay prisoner.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, yo no estoy pa' ti. Yo no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, yo no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigué. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Tale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no. Tengo a otra que se joda el camión. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón, no. Que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bomb Squad and the Wombats. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Flow
Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Fernando Valenzuela. How about a scouting report on him?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Fires over to first. And an easy out to start the game. Mike Trout now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Valenzuela, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Mark McGwire. First pitch just misses. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing. And he got him. Back in New York. And on the hill in this one, Nick Pivetta. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Next offering way off the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. O'Neill on his horse. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Back in the Bronx, top of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Valenzuela back to work. O'Neill in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's out to center field. Beltran settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is downstairs.
I got a ball, 1
Second
strike.
inning here, no score. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. In the dirt, and that is ball one. And another ball. That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Swing and a miss.
The count's full.
Got him swinging on the curveball. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. That missed by a lot. Ball one. That clips a corner.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Nope.
Next one
That's
off
inside.
the plate inside. And it's 2-1. There's a strike.
Count's full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. McGuire settles underneath it, and that's a foul ball. And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Anthony Santander at the plate. In the dirt. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Hodges, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses, and it's 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. O'Neill makes the catch. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the center fielder, Oscar Charleston. Ground ball to the right side. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Nick Kurtz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there. Now the catcher up to hit, Ethan Salas. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Tags the runner for 1. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
2 outs. Got him. Now here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the 0-2. That
That's
one missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Out in front and foul to the left side. Way out front for strike 2.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1 down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
De La Cruz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. This one in the dirt, throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Runner breaks for third. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Chase Headley. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Trout. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Ripped to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Go ahead run on base. Mark McGwire will hit next. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Valenzuela checks the runner, and diving back is Trout.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. In the dirt, blocked.
Two balls, no
in the dirt, but kept close. Man at second.
3 balls.
In the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Ketel Marte.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Trout over at second. O'Neill at first. 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1 and 2 to count. And a base hit on the line. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. There's the strike of the knees. That's ripped into the outfield. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. The tying run is in to score from third.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
And the batter now, Oscar Charleston. First pitch misses.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Outside, that's
so
ball.
You don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
On the ground, and that's just foul. The 2-1. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Squirts away a little bit. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. In the air, left field, down the line. O'Neill on his horse. first time through. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And forget it. That's worth the price of admission. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Hodges now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And misses inside. Pivetta maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
There's a swing and a miss. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Santander in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Nick Kurtz. Valenzuela back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Kurtz, just 21 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Right through their... And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Now here is Elly De La Cruz. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Good eye right there. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is that. Back here in New York, now it's the right fielder. Evan Carter. And there's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Inside. Now 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Steps on first for the out. So digging in, Kyle Higashioka. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one almost got him. And he pumps it a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Geloff in the box now, takes strike 1. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at first, one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And that skips into dirt. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 3-1. In the air to left center, Beltran sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Tyler O'Neill digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Roger Clemens.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer out to short. And O'Neill is retired. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
They got Shioka to first. 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Chase Headley. That's in there. Strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that one hammered. Charleston ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. O'Neill makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's Alex Bregman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That's to third, Headley. Slings it across, and they get Bregman for the out. Here's the center fielder, Oscar Charleston. Strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Kurtz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. This one in the air. One up, one down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hard hit right side. Marte throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Evan Carter, the next to hit. First pitch just misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is gone over the right field wall. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-1. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka, 1 for 2. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. That one out to right. Dives, and it gets by. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Two outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in, Ethan Salas. Clemens back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one in triple digits. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. So they bring on the veteran, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. And now batting Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. Down and in, moved his feet.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Not even close there. 2-0. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it's fouled away. That clips the corner.
I got 3 and 2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And Charleston hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Headley in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The other way, and this one looks like trouble. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Beltran in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one popped in the air, left field. O'Neill brings it in. And there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Headley on at second with 2 down. And strike 2. Davis. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in it. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's inside, and the count is 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now. And here is Ketel Marte. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with. But throw something.
And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, same. I wanna see the letter when you look so good, look so fine, baby. You just blow my mind, baby. You're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You're my obsession. You're always on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you.
Beat up the block and the gun, I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to labor, controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus, way to dependent, it's punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist, skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the States, preferring my venison. Windowton blacker than minnow and sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughtered my dentist to get his new grill, and the incoming call from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet is more than a ceiling.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter now, Travis Bazzana. On the corner for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And that one upstairs, ball one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside. And the count now even up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Coming home. And it gets by him. He'll score easily. Trout around second on his way to third. In there safely.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That's a tough location with the fastball to handle, but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some really quick hands to get the barrel to it.
Grounds one to short. De La Cruz. Over to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Anthony Santander at the plate.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching down and makes the grab. And here is Elly De La Cruz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Day, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. To the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta, here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Valenzuela back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Handles, throws to first, and Freeman is retired. Jackie Robinson will hit next. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Ground ground ball right side. And that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Alvarez on at first, nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. Freeman over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And now it's Juan Soto. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him.
That's strike 3. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. That's a laser base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Bazana, the next to hit, takes outside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Trout now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late with the swing there.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP in their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Got him swinging. Gets to it onto first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Mike Napoli at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. He caught it behind his back to first, and that's a great play for the out.
This is black royalty, Mansa Musa prodigy, structure our society.
On to the fourth, and now David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Soto makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Jackie Robinson digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. To Hodges in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Back here in Atlanta, and now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
One down. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Betts.
Well, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hodges, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Beltran on third. Hodges over at first with 1 away. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit hard, base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That misses, and 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double.
Freeman goes to second for 1. Double play. That erases the go-ahead run. Back at Truist Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Valenzuela back to work. Comebacker to the mound. 1 away here in the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. Bazzana, 22 years old. And he's a native of Australia. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field. Ohtani snags it for the second out. Here's Mike Trout. That's too low. Ball one. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next pitch way upstairs. Ground ball left side. De La Cruz to first. It short hops him, but and we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Juan Soto now. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Ketel Marte. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 so far. And a curve is down and in.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Anthony Santander will hit next. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And the count 1-2. Hit on the ground might be 2. De La Cruz toss the second to Hodges, and they turn 2. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball, that's just out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Day comes to the plate. That one just misses the outside corner. 2-2. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Has has room, and he makes the catch. So up next, Gil Hodges. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-3. Alvarez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That hits the dirt. Now 2-2. Oh, what a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back at Truist Park, and now the catcher comes up to him, Mike Napoli. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep.
That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one almost got him.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throws to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Line drive. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third. And there's still one away. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. There goes Jackie. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield.
Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. So digging in, Travis Bazzana. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. 2 outs. And fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. And we're back. Now it's Jose Ramirez. There's the strike. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. That's inside.
That's inside.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Betts up with it. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Here's Juan Soto.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Late swing, foul to the left.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Right through there for a strike. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Just off the inside edge. The next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses off the outside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped right center field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That one way inside. Hard hit left side. Ramirez sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's Mookie Betts. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air. Ramirez drifts towards it. Out number 2.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Santander stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. On the ground. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. 0-2 in this one. Sweeper connects with the outside part of the plate for a strike. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. In the air, left side. And there's one down. And now Mike Napoli.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. 0-for-3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Got him. And a nice inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Napoli swings through it for strike 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Foul off down the right side.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go.
2 strikes.
You got to be and safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Tap foul at the plate. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Bounce to the right side. Hodges takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Jackie Robinson getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open. So
slides, but he can't come up with it. In to score is the runner from third, and in the 9th, they take the lead. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. So 2. Bobby Milner on to pitch here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
In the air, left field. Soto snags it on the run. Well, 1-run game. Now it's going to be Carlos Beltran. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air out to center. Bazana on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Bobby Witt Jr. looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. First pitch misses. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. He's under it. And there it is.